inauguration of new administration, Governor Ben Ayade inaugurates several projects in Cross River State. Concerned Nigerians in Calabar canvass for people-oriented policies from incoming governments. Details of these and more shortly. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news. I am Oduak Etam. Despite having few days to the end of his administration, Cross River State Governor Professor Ben Ayade has continued to inaugurate projects with direct impact on the lives of the people. This time, 4 projects, including the Cross River Noodles Factory and the 24,000 beds per day chicken processing factory, also known as Kalachika, have been inaugurated at the Ayade Industrial Park, Calabar. Paul Ebel reports.
With the desire to create wealth, employment opportunities for the youth, and food sufficiency, Governor Ben Ayade started with the agro-industrialization agenda, which has culminated in the several agro-allied factories scattered across the 18 local government areas of the state. But the challenge now is the insufficient availability of raw materials to feed the factories, and the governor is encouraging residents to pick up the challenge through agricultural production rather than relying on other states.
Governors, Mr. President-elect, young Crossriverians, young Nigerians are going through too much. Unemployment for 5, 6, 10 years, as if we don't know what has happened in the developed world. All developed nations, from Japan to England to America, all of these countries, they started with agro-industrialization. Why are you waiting? Only Ayade has built over 20 factories. Over 20 factories, and you will see them working right. Today we have factories. There's only one thing I ask of you. Please do me a favor. Buy your side in here. We have factories, we don't have raw materials. We brought people from Lagos, took over the factory in Ogoja, started production. In 3 days, they've bought off all over the paddy. We don't have rice to mill. We have to go to Taraba. We come here, we don't have chicken. We have to go outside. We go to Nasarawa, go to Eket to get birds. We need to have poultry farmers here. This is the frustration. Why will everybody be in politics and allow the industries to be stranded and turn back and accuse Ayade? Ayade conceive, design, build, finish the factories, commission it, asking you to put the raw material. You are waiting for Ayade to run it. Ayade cannot run the factory. I am leaving on Monday.
Other factories inaugurated by the governor and the chairman, Cross River State Traditional Rulers Council, include the feed mill, Kalachika, BPOP bagging and packaging factory, Cross River Noodles Factory, as guests were also taken round the facilities to observe the processes of production.
From today, we are witnesses. We are now telling the entire world that we have seen with our 2 eyes, heard from everywhere, yes, and we are determined. Like he said, if we still had time, we would have extended your tenure so that you do these drugs and then sell to us. But when God will push you, see, whatever you do, any good deeds pay. If not now, later.
The team, led by the Traditional Rulers Council chairman, also took an inspection visit to Cross River Pharmaceutical Factory, which is at the verge of completion. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News.
The Cross River State Teachers Continuous Training Institute, BRC, established to train and retrain teachers, has been described as second to none in Nigeria, geared towards boosting the knowledge capacity of teachers. This was the view of major stakeholders in the education sector at the inauguration of the multi-billion naira world-class educational facility by the outgoing governor, Professor Ben Ayade. Paul Ebel again reports.
The Magnificent Institute, one of the legacy projects of the Ayade administration, is to provide a platform for teachers to be celebrated, as it will reinvigorate the essence of training and certifying those who pass through it in character and learning. Governor Ayade revealed that the institute is located in Biase local government area to honor the deputy governor who hails from there for his loyalty and dedication for the past 8 years.
The intention of this school is to teach teachers who themselves are teachers of their own. Therefore, this school is specifically designed to improve the quality of teaching on a continuous basis. So you find a teacher who has passed through this school and comes out the salary moves from 55,000 to 750,000 naira.
Thank you so much. God will bless you for recognizing me and doing this for me on behalf of my people. I really know the import of what we have.
The pioneer Director General of the Institute stated that there are many firsts recorded by the school, including the first public institution to be accredited by Setiport as Center for Digital Literacy.
What is that certificate for? It means we are the most qualified professionally, internationally, to undertake training in digital literacy. But I want to assure you that because Professor Nta has put this in place, the federal government is now ready to support us.
Governor Ayade, being a former university lecturer, took out time to engage students of the demonstration secondary school of the Institute on morality, ethics, physics and computer, while the ultra-modern multi-purpose hall was named after the deputy governor, Professor Ibarra Esu. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News.
To promote self-driving culture, thereby preventing accidents on the highway, Rotary Club of Hilltop Calabar has inaugurated a silver traffic stand and zebra crossing at Wapi Junction along Murtala Mohammed Highway in Calabar Metropolis. According to the report, the inauguration was performed by the Federal Controller of Works, Cross River State, Koya Kende, alongside the President of the Rotary Club, Joseph Upata, and other traffic agencies. The concept of traffic stand, designed by the Rotary Club of Hilltop Calabar, is to keep the traffic wardens on duty safe. This Silver Junction initiative is part of the 2023 service project of the Rotary Club of Hilltop Calabar. The Federal Controller of Works, Cross River State, while inaugurating the project, noted that road signs are very important because they give information to road users about what lies ahead and encourage the motorists and pedestrians to be careful on the road.
I want to use this opportunity to, appeal to our road users to be very, very careful when they are on the highway. Don't drive when you drink or you are drunk. Don't also drive recklessly in such a manner that you will endanger the lives of fellow road users.
I want us to go with this road safety message. Every individual should always try as much as possible to comply with all the road safety rules and regulations.
We may be looking at it as a small project, and we see that it's very, very important to us, mostly because of our people who are there serving the public to see that there's a free flow of traffic on the road at all times.
Citizens are enjoined to partner Rotary Club to give back to the society the needed care, as the club provides humanitarian services and encourages high ethical standards in vocation.
In December 2021, a traffic warden on duty was knocked down by a truck, a failed truck, and we saw that if we had a structure in place, somehow that structure would have wedged that truck and then save the people that were on duty. So Rotary decided to intervene. So we've constructed this traffic stand, which is mounted on a reinforced concrete footing. And if there is any failed vehicle, it will just remain in the concrete footing. It will not reach the traffic wardens that are there.
Rotary is always at alert. So there is need for general education for everybody, maybe on radio, television or something. But most importantly, I'm turning out here to encourage you to appreciate the work of Rotary Club and also come and join Rotary.
Reflective jackets were donated by the Rotary Club for onward distribution to the wardens on duty, and traffic signs to be mounted on various points within the metropolis to give information to the road users. In Calabar, Uduak Etam, NTA News. To enthrone youth governance and deepen democratic tenets, lawmakers are expected to strategize within the ambit of the law exercise checks and balance on other arms, but not without synergy with the executive, as this will curtail corruption in the society. This charge came on the heels of the training organized by the Cross River State House of Assembly to get incoming lawmakers acquainted with legislative matters. Justina Etham reports.
Few days to the inauguration of members of its 10th legislature, the Cross River State House of Assembly is exposing incoming members to the nitty-gritty in lawmaking to build their capacity for effective service delivery. The Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, Eteng Williams, recounts achievements of the 9th legislature, urging the new lawmakers to do more.
We're preparing them to learn, to be patient, to learn dialogue, to learn to represent the people well.
To avert autocratic governance, resource persons say lawmakers must be abreast with the Constitution and utilize the power vested in them to enact laws that will benefit the common man and assuage the yearnings of the people.
We know the law has said there should be separation of powers, but the element of fusion that we have, they should use it for the interest of society at large. They should be able to understand themselves with the executive arm. They should be able to sit on the dialogue table so that things will move for the society.
When they come in, they are bound to be in most of these committees that perform oversight functions in the House. And so by the time they go out to perform their duty, they need to equip themselves with the Constitution, the financial regulation.
The new lawmakers are sure of effective representation.
And it becomes very important that we have a new House of 21 new members. If you put in literate terms, you say 21 illiterate in legislation. So it's a big tax. So they need to educate them.
What I am trying to do is to make sure that the voice of the people and the yearnings of the people is brought to the floor, and not just brought to the floor, but is also taken into account as projects are going up.
The end of this program, so much should be learned on the rules of the House of Assembly and the standing orders therein.
The new lawmakers are equally tasked to utilize their position to attract developments to their various constituencies. In Calabar, Justina Etham, NTA News.
As the nation prepares for the new phase of governance, the incoming administration, both at the national and state levels, have been charged to ensure they come up with people-oriented policies if they must succeed in moving the country forward. This came from concerned Nigerians in Calabar while expressing their expectations from the new administration. Nigeria will be a better place if the nation's diverse ethnic nationalities are united for a progressive cause. This is what concerned Nigerians in Calabar are advocating as the new administration is ensuring a fresh start. They expect that every part of the country must be included and give the right to prominent positions, and urge the new leaders to be fair to all citizens while also running an inclusive government.
I want to expect that the incoming administration of President-elect should be people-oriented. They should see Nigeria now as a whole family and try to carry everybody along.
The main purpose is for him to open the border for everything to come in. Everybody will enjoy, business will flow so that people will be happy.
Others commended President Muhammadu Buhari administration for fighting corruption and infrastructural development, especially building roads and bridges, and called on the new administration, both at the national and state, to focus on improving security, health sector, education and agriculture for job creation.
They should give us constant light. They should develop primary school very well and also give us good road. They should give us good hospital. They should employ people, they should bring companies, and they should create more idea.
In government, I believe if they are coming in, most of these things like water, they build on a borehole that we can fetch water for free.
Nigerians are hopeful that the new government will perform beyond expectation, but they need prayers to succeed. In Calabar, Udwak Etum, NTA News. Proper management of health information and dissemination, particularly during outbreak of epidemics, is key to quick and sustainable health service delivery. This was on the front burner of discussion at social media and infodemic management training in Calabar. Oba Hyacinth reports.
Infodemic, which is overabundance of health information, some of which are unverified, experts say makes health intervention, especially during outbreak, cumbersome. Hence, the need for a robust training on social media and infodemic management to ensure that right and appropriate health informations are disseminated.
So when there are so many wrong informations, it could be misinformation, it could be disinformation, it distorts the efforts of the public. So they're not even able to know the right thing to do. They are confused. They don't know the right messages to take, the right approach to do, or the right interventions to take. So when there are so many informations circulating in an environment, rumors tend to spread. So that's when infodemic thrives.
Participants who extol the importance of this training describe it as apt.
Social media is a major tool. We are in an information era, and so information management is very apt when it comes to this training, because people believe so much on rumors and all that without verifying the sources of this information. So it's good to know the source of an information and don't just share because you saw it on the social media platform. Just share, verify the source, make sure you first check before you share.
It has actually strengthened my capacity to be able to manage rumors, dispel misinformation, and also be able to respond in cases of public health emergency much more better than I would have done before.
Experts are of opinion that disseminating unverified and improper health information is in itself an epidemic. In Calabar, Oba Hyacinth, NTA News.
That is it on our news tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Uduak Eta.